Hi all, this is the CUSIMAX 4 slice toaster. It's available on Amazon and I just thought I'd do a quick review of it for you so you know exactly what you're getting with this toaster and how well it works as well. So I'll be showing you how well it actually browns the bread in a moment. But first of all, let's dive in. Let's take a closer look and I'll just show you the features, the functions and the sizes of this toaster so that you know exactly what you're getting. Okay, so we've got our toaster unboxed now. So this version is the 4 slice one, and you can see here on top that it has those 4 slots, but they are super wide. So this is going to be ideal not just for toasting, but for doing bagels, doing toasted sandwiches, because you can see here just how wide these slots are. So that's the first thing. You can purchase this in a 2 slot as well, exactly the same model, but it just has those 2 slots, but we've opted for the 4 slot version. So also you have a choice here. So we've gone for the one with the digital display here, and I'll show you that in a moment when I turn this on. But you can also get this without the digital display as well. So you just have exactly the same buttons, but you just don't have this LED display on here. So that's the different options you have when purchasing this toaster. So just bear that in mind. There is some other options in terms of the color. So I hope you can see just how good this stainless steel looks. It really is a fantastic design. But we've gone for the black sides here because we have black in our kitchen and we just wanted it to tie in, but you can get it with silver side, so silver on the side and stainless steel on the front. So they're the different options that you can go for, but this is the 4 slicer LED display with the black sides, but basically the functionality and everything else is pretty much the same. So in terms of the settings that you have 6 settings, and it's controlled there by this dial, which is super easy to use. So some of the dials you see, they're built into the machine and they're quite hard to turn. This is really simple here. So you can really get this at the level that you want. So, and again, I'll be showing you that in a moment. Naturally, you have your lever for putting your toast down or whatever you have in the toaster down there. You have a cancel button, a reheat button and a defrost button for each side. And again, I'll just be going through those in a moment when I show you it turned on. So in terms of the measurements, just in case you're wondering about the measurements, so let me just grab my tape measure and I will show you the measurements of the actual toaster itself. So you can see there it's around 29, just over 29 centimeters, or almost 12 inches, just under 12 inches there. The depth of the toaster, so I'll just spin that around so that you can see. Okay, so we're looking at around 10 inches, a little bit more with the buttons there, or around 26 centimeters on there. So let me just show you also the width of the actual slots where you put your toast in. Okay, so you've got almost 4 centimeters there, or 1.5 inches for your slot for your toast to go in, which is absolutely fantastic. It's super wide and is going to give you just that flexibility to use this for other things apart from just toasting bread. Okay, you also get a user manual here as well thrown in, but again, it is super simple to use. And also just one other point to note is on the back here you have individual trays, crumb trays that you can remove and just dust off the crumbs out of there, so that the crumbs off of there, so that just comes out completely like so and then just slides back in. Okay, so I've already tried this a few times. I've got it all powered up now. So what I'll do is I'll grab a couple of pieces of bread and I'll just show you how you would use this. Okay, so I've got 2 slices of bread here, but you will notice that they are actually frozen. So I've literally just taken these out of the freezer. So I'm just going to show you the defrost function. So I'm just going to put, naturally I would put one on this side and just use the one side if I'm just doing 2. But what I'm going to do with this one is I'm just going to put it in a different side here to show you the different brownings that you can have. So naturally we want to defrost this first. So by pressing the defrost button, once we've started the program, it will run a little bit longer and defrost the bread, and then it will start browning it. So let me just show you what I'm going to do. So the reason I've put it into 2 different slots is because I want to have this one on number 3 and then I want to have this one on number 4. So if you've got someone who likes their their toast browned more than someone else, then you can just do it on the different sides and toast them at the different settings there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop these on, and then I'm going to press the defrost button, because remember, this is frozen bread. Okay, so all you do is just pop that down like so. You can see that we've got a 3, a 4 there. So I'm just going to press the defrost on both sides quickly, just so that you can see what's going on. So we've got 3 here setting and 4 here, and you can see the countdown. So this is counting down 3 minutes 6, and this is on a 2:34. So you can actually see exactly how much longer you have before your toast is ready. You can also see highlighted there that the defrost is on both sides, because we've pressed the defrost button. So naturally at this point we can cancel if need be, but I'm just going to let that run, and then I'll show you the toast when it comes out. Okay, so you can see here that my first piece of toast has come out, and that's really nicely lightly browned, like so. And the next one is naturally down a little bit longer because I had it on a different settings. We've got about 15 seconds to go on that slice, so let's just let that pop out, and we'll see how well it's toasted or browned that piece of bread. Okay, it's still a little bit hot, but you can see there that that one is slightly more toasted than the other one. So let me just put them side by side so you can see. Okay, so you get a really nice even brown in there on the toast. So this one's been in slightly longer than this one. So you really can just fine tune this how you want it to be, how you want your toast to be browned, which is fantastic. So this is the CUSIMAX. It's the 4-slice toaster. As I mentioned earlier, there's lots of different options available in terms of color, in terms of how you have this as well, whether you have a 2, a 4, or whether you have the LED display as well. You also comes in a nice box as well. Let me just show you that quickly. So if you're thinking about purchasing this as a gift, it really makes a fantastic gift. It works really nice. It looks great. You have that tray that you can remove the crumbs as well, which is fantastic. So I've probably even got some crumbs in there now. So I'll just show you. So as you can see there, and then all you would do is just empty that out and put that back in, and you can just keep everything nice and tidy, which is fantastic. Okay, so I hope you found this useful. This is the CUSIMAX. It's the 4-slice toaster. It's available on Amazon, and it comes highly recommended.